knowing your major and everything that you're called to do first. That'd be nice to know first, so you could save some coins and save some tears too, probably from confusion. But what do you think, Eric?
Yeah, definitely. Because I got a lot of student loan debt right now.
Ooh, tell me about it.
And I wish I, maybe would have got done faster.
Oh, yeah.
So I owe a lot of money to Uncle Sam, and yeah.
Think about that money. It's getting to you, huh?
It is, because, yeah, I don't have a plan to pay it back right. That's another thing, like, man, try to get scholarships. Cause I had the Hope scholarship when I first went.
Yeah.
And I lost it after like my first year. I don't know. I guess I wasn't taking college seriously. Like, I was just kind of like, oh, I'm here. I'm just taking classes. I'm just going to like just walk through everything. But no, you gotta work. You gotta work for it, and it's not something you could just walk through and like just breeze through. It's not. It's a journey. College is a journey, and it's filled with different experiences. I spent a lot of time partying. Did you do a lot of partying?
Heck no. My parents were strict. I didn't get a chance to party. I lived at home with my parents, y'all, so.
See, I left. Like, I went to a college like 45 minutes away. ABAC. The weirdest college name you might hear.
No, it's probably somebody going to ABAC. They're going to hate you for that.
I don't care.
Ooh.
I feel how I feel. It's weird. ABAC. And that thing, they was like, G how old back, give them hell, ABAC. It's like, where do you get that from? Anyways,
don't hate on ABAC, okay?
I mean, I'm glad I met the people I met. I met some cool people when I was there. I met Christoph, who I'm still, pretty good friends with right now. And we worked on another podcast before I started doing this podcast with Caleb. Me and Caleb partnered up on this one, and Caleb did some work with Conversation Corner too. But when I first got to ABAC, I was like, every Thursday night going to this club. It was called Jay's, and that was the first time I ever got drunk. Because they didn't card. So, like, yeah, I was drinking Four Locos, which probably wasn't safe. I was doing a lot. So, but I don't know. I won't say I got addicted to it, but I'm like, man, I need to go out and drink, dance up on some girls.
Wow. If y'all know Eric, like I know him, dancing on girls is not his thing. Trust.
I mean, I had to get the drinking for me first before I could do that. Like, yeah. I wasn't gonna go out like unless I knew I could buy that one Four Loko. That Four Loko set me right for the whole night. It set me right for the whole night. I was good. I need nothing else. But Four Locos, if anybody drinks Four Locos or have drunk Four Locos, they know they're nasty. The taste is terrible. Like when you drink your first one, you're like, "Oh, this isn't too bad." But I don't know. For me, after I drank them for a minute, like the taste, it was getting harder and harder to try to drink it because it was just like it was hard and it's a very disgusting taste. But I was like, I gotta get drunk because I gotta have a good time. And I spent a lot. I don't even know how I was able to afford to go out like that because I didn't have a job. And it was like at least, I think $5, $6, $7 to get in the club.
Maybe your refund check helped you.
I don't know. I really don't know how it was because I was still having to buy the drink too. Like that was like at least $4 or $5, I think. I don't know. But I was like every Thursday. And, I spent a lot of time going out to, I guess, different clubs and bars because it didn't stop there. Jay's closed down because people found out that they were selling alcohol to underage people like myself. And we found another spot to go to. I forgot the name of that one, but there was like 2 other spots that we went to. I spent a lot of time my freshman year, doing things that I was just living life, I guess. But now, like, yeah, the club isn't definitely not a place you'll catch me unless, like, no, I'm not even going to say I get paid to go because I won't even do it because I just not an environment I like. Everybody's always drunk and sweaty and it's loud. Always smoke in the air, cigarette smoke. Yeah.
Well, I also feel like, you know, if you're a freshman, it's exciting, especially if you go off to college. You know, it's exciting to go away and get with friends and turn up one time. But when you stay at home and live at home with your parents like me, and they're strict, you don't get that opportunity. But I never really had the heart to go clubbing like that anyways. But I would say, because you said something earlier, I would say that when you do decide to go to college and you don't know what you're majoring in or you don't know what major you should choose, it's a setup for failure. Because when I kind of was forced to go to college, I wasn't ready yet because I really didn't know what to major in. I just chose psychology because I knew I wanted to do something that had to do with therapy work. And my mom, she kind of was like, oh, you going to college. So once August came along, after I graduated from high school, it was off to college. And I mean, I was doing well at first, but then because I didn't even know, I wasn't confident in my classes and everything. I just was kind of willy-nilly and started failing. And, you know, like I never was like, I never got close to getting like suspended or anything, but just failing classes and not doing my best was just sad to me. And I remember going to my mom and I was just like, this is not what I want to do. And I was crying and I was confused. And I was just like, you know, she was just like, well, you have a choice, you know, it's up to you. So if you're out there, guys, and y'all don't know what to do, just know you have a choice. Like, it's up to you. Don't worry about what your mom is telling you, your friends are telling you, what they think you should do. Do what you want to do. And if that means I'm finna take a year off and just take a break real quick and so I can figure it out, do that. Because other than that, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be out partying, having fun, then going to classes, not doing your best, spending money, getting into debt. And you're going to look up one day and be like, dang, I wasted all this time when I was really supposed to start my own business, or I was really supposed to, you know, just kind of work with what God had already given me. So, you know, just take the time to really think about it, because you don't want to be set up for failure like me and Eric almost were. We finished, but we struggled to get to the finish line for sure.
Yeah.
We graduated together, y'all. I don't know if we mentioned that, but we graduated together. We were dating at the time. And it was, Eric didn't even want to go to graduation.
You said we're dating at the time, like we're not dating now.
We're dating now too, but I'm just saying at the time we were as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We started dating in May 2017. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I made it. I never saw myself. I really never saw myself graduating college.
Me either. Sometimes.
Because I really didn't know my purpose. I didn't know why. I mean, some days I wake up, I still don't know my purpose. It's crazy. But I definitely didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I mean, so I was kind of like, I was just waiting for that moment for me to finally like fell out. Because I didn't have enough. I didn't have the balls to be like, I'm quitting college, I'm just dropping out. Ooh. And I know that's probably tough. Like a lot of people like deal with that because their parents want to see them go, and
the pressure of people. Yeah,
pressure. Their parents went to college. They went to a certain college. You know, they want their kids to go to that same college, and maybe they want them to take up their same profession, or, you know, I didn't have that. Fortunately, like my dad and my mom, they weren't like, "Oh, you." But I know I didn't have them. Like they didn't outright say it, but I always felt like, well, if I don't go to college, then they're not going to be proud of me. And then what am I going to do? Like I don't know I don't have a skill. I don't have a trade. I don't have a talent. I can't sing. I can't dance. I can play an instrument, but I wasn't dedicated to it. I didn't have a passion for it.
Yeah.
I didn't have like the dedication to practice and get better. So. I was like, no, I'm not going to drop out. But at the same time, I'm like, well, why am I here at the same time? So it's like a constant battle because, you know, like, you're like, why am I here? But you're like, what am I going to do in spite of, because, you know, I don't know. I didn't have like $1 million idea. I always said it though, like if I knew of a way to make a lot of money without having to go to college, I would have did it.
Yeah. I think a lot of people would do that, because it's like you're stuck. You graduate from high school at like 17, 18, and then it's like right to college, and you don't even know what you want to do. You haven't figured that out yet, and you don't have a lot of time to figure it out. So I feel like that's why people go right away, because, you know, that pressure. And it's like, in this kind of society we live in, people feel like they're not going to make it if they don't go to college. But I'm here to tell you, you can still graduate from college and still not know what you're supposed to be doing. Because I don't have a job yet, and I've been graduated from college for a whole year now, and I still don't have a job. And so it's just, it's hard, you know, and it's not a guarantee that you're going to get a job after you graduate in whatever field you go to school for, especially arts. Like if you go to school in the arts, like music, dance, even me, sociology, it's hard to find those kind of jobs. So most of the time they want you to go and get your master's, but what if you didn't want to do that? What if you don't want to be in any more debt than you are now? Now you're kind of stuck. So it's just difficult to know what you're called to do, what you're supposed to do. I do believe if you keep walking, though, and if you just keep, you know, going with one thing, you'll run into something eventually. But is it going to be what you want to do for life? That's the question.
Yeah. It's tough. Life is a journey. They tell you that all the time when you're young, but you really don't experience, because you know you haven't gone through anything, and you're gonna always be going through stuff. So it's just like you just have to keep living, and I guess keep faith and keep trusting God, because there's always gonna be a battle. There's gonna be an internal struggle and external struggles. Mm-hmm. But it would help though if you knew, or you know, kind of knew what you wanted to do. I mean, there's few people out there that, you know, when they were born or when they were little kids, they knew exactly what they wanted to do. Mm-hmm. And I think that's rare to find, but it's possible. Yeah. But most of the time, we don't know what we want to do.
Yeah, because there's a struggle sometimes, because sometimes you do know what you want to do, but is that thing going to make you money?
Yeah.
And it's like, are you going to be able to raise a family off of what you desire to do in your heart? Because a lot of times people want to travel the world, and they want to, you know, do things that other people wouldn't necessarily be doing, but that thing doesn't bring them any kind of money, or you don't see a job bringing you that enough amount of money to survive. So it's difficult. It's real hard to like live in a world where it's like I need to make money to live and thrive and be able to get things I want and need. And also, like, is this what I love to do? Is this something I want to do for the rest of my life?
I think you have to. One way to combat that is you find your passion, and find your gift, and put them together, and then work hard, be determined, have a purpose behind everything you do, have an intention behind everything you do, no matter what it is. Once you do that, I don't think it's anything that can stop you.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like we're preaching to ourselves in a way, because we're still on the road, y'all. Like, we are not there yet. We can't give you all the keys to success just yet, but we're walking through it too. So
yeah, I can tell you a few things, but I don't know everything. I'm still trying to make it
day to day.
Yeah, so it's a struggle. It's a daily struggle, but like I say, just keep pushing, and keep striving, and
keep praying too.
Yeah. Like college isn't the only way to be successful.
It's not.
It might not be the best way to be successful either. I really don't think it's the best way. I think they made college. I don't know why they made college, honestly.
It's money. You know that.
Yeah, it's a very good game, and it's ran good. I always continue to say that. I'm not gonna say whose game it is, but y'all can get the picture.